Rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Cory Kluber is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Cory Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too, 94 to 96. And he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all 3 of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
First pitch, 7:05.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Pitch out, nothing doing. One-0 count. Here it is. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now the 2-0. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. VR gets his lead at first, nobody out. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ballgame.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Acuna digs in now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu with a great stop. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch home. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring in Marcelo Zuna. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
A pause. And the 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2-2 to Marcelo Zuna. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Touki Toussaint will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, number 29.
Now here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0. To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Again, another foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And that'll bring up Glaber Torres, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no play.
Now the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Aaron.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Torres is off of first with 2 away. And that misses 2-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx with no score. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, and the least appreciated people in the ballpark, the grounds crew, will have some newfound fans if they can keep the playing surface playable throughout, given the conditions. First offering. Austin Reilly is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now here it comes. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Reilly is retired, and there's 1 away. So now here is Jay Bruce. First pitch coming. Here it is. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate. You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Hicks finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
3-0 pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So now to the plate, Clint Frazier. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And he misses 2-1. LeMahieu leads off first with 1 away. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is right there for Darnold to get his man.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Hicks is right there, 1 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Here comes the 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. To third, reined in. And there are 2 away now. Two down, no one on base. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. First offering.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and he makes the play to end the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron.
First offering.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Grounded softly to the right. And that's the first out.
Batting 9th.
Next to dig in, Evan White.
Evan White.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And now a pitch on the way. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. sent on the ground out to second. Albies picks it up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 1 away. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
High in the air out to center field. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth. Next, here is Austin Reilly. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And now the first pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Pulls this one in the air out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1, 2, 3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Now to bat, Jorge Polanco. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The shortstop, Jorge.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce has a read on it. 1 down. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Glaber Torres. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner in there for a base hit. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The Yanks leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, here is Jay Bruce. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
The 2-1. 2-2 the count.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Next, it'll be Travis Darnold. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in once again is Dansby Swanson. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And a ball 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Kluber sets his sights. 2-1 on its way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Jonathan Villar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Jonathan Villar. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. From the stretch.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 1-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Set to deal on 2-2. In the air down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading on for the
Into the
Yankees,
box, Clint Frazier,
the left
as we
fielder.
move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the AB now. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuña's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now
bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Number 12.
The next batter will be Evan White, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And now the first pitch. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Rolled slowly to first. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Digging in next, Ronald Acuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Popped him up. White is there for it. 1 out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Flew out last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there at the knees, strike one.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Albies is on the move. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate now, Marcelo Zuna. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 offering.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. This is line to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He flew out in his last AB.
The shortstop, Jorge.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And there's one away. Next will be the designated hitter, Glaber Torres, singled in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless.
Third baseman, Austin Reilly.
Here's the first pitch to him. One 0 count. Here it is. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the catcher, Travis Darnold. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Judge is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Kluber pauses. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball one.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now the 1-0. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 2-0. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get fouled. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 3.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
3-2 now. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Bruce rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in Game 4.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss.
Whew, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Comes set. The 0-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put an end to the inning. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna will slide over and put this one away. And that's out number 1. One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First delivery to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Luke Jackson takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Gary Sanchez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce has a read on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 1-0. Luis Cessa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in as the switch hitting 2nd baseman, Ozzie Albies. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
In now, Ronald Acuna, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Acuna has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here's the 2-0.
Ball 3.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Chopped toward the second baseman. And there's one down now.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Next up, Marcelo Zuna. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. First pitch on the way. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. From the stretch. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Jonathan Loizaga enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Standing in now, Austin Reilly. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
The 0-2 home. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Braves will settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Yankees nothing. Will Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping up is Evan White. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Evan White.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going. The 1-1.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. In there, a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, Gio Urshela, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
The 2-1 home. Grounded to short. Swanson brings it in. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop,
So base is empty now after the double play, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jorge Polanco. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
A 1 pitch on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yanks held in check. They trail things here 2-0. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. First pitch on its way. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th, as that one just about got him. And he fouls this one off.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge is going back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So next to hit is Travis Darnold. Flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. There's ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Striding in is Dansby Swanson. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 4. Now the first pitch. Count even now at 1-1. Darnold, base runner at first with 1 out. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. Jonathan Villar will be next. Set. Here's the 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Jonathan.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. He's set, and the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that one yanked just foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Lays off. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fielded cleanly. A tag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Blake Trinan comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Next up will be Glaber Torres. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First offering. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He's set. Here it comes. Aaron Judge comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Late that time for a strike. The 1-1 home. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Here now the 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes. They worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Atlanta move a win away from a championship as they've taken a 3-1 series lead. Touki Toussaint earns the victory on the mound. Cory Kluber is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious